Hello, everybody. Hope your evening's going well. Hi, Nala. How are ya? Good to hear. Just chillin'. Well, happy to have you here, chillin' in the tavern. Took a break? Yeah, I saw you drawing earlier. It was turning out really well. Can't wait to see when it's finished. Now, I didn't tweak any sort of settings from last time I streamed, so hopefully I sound clear, nothing's coming through too loud or too soft, hopefully. Hey there, Red. Welcome in. Pull up a seat. Feel free to relax with us. Getting everything situated here, and then we'll jump right back into Storyteller. All good, Luna, all good. Welcome in. Happy to have you regardless. Good news on the front of just notifications and being in the know. I am actively working on a Discord server, so once that's up and running, I'll be sure to shoot out invites here or there so that folks who are interested can join in, because I'd love to have you guys. Yeah. I've made servers in the past, but like nothing too extraordinary. The one time I made like a major server was for a D&D game that I was hopeful would run quite a few sessions, but only wound up being one session, and then I felt the immediate burnout and pushed it onto the side burner, as it were. Which I feel is the fate for most of my D&D games. Like, people are interested and I'm invested in it, but sometimes life gets in the way and you're kind of just like, do I really have the time to put all of my creative effort into making this? But just because I lose like the creative drive, it doesn't mean I don't think about it on a daily basis. Yeah, time is always the problem, but the second problem is organization and organizing everything. Like that, trying to regulate the schedules of a bunch of grown men and women to roll pretty click-clack rocks and role play for 3 to 4 hours, that is the most daunting task in our modern day. Hi, baby. I see you in chat. Thanks for coming in here. I love you. Hee. Funny click-clack rocks. Funny numbered click-clack rocks. And I see you, John. Welcome in. Hope your evening is going well. Just doing a little preamble here before we jump back into the game. I still can't believe we made it through 8 chapters of the game. I don't know how many chapters there are in total, but I feel like we did like more than half, and not even at 50% completion. So I get the feeling there might be some sort of twist a bit later to where we might have to go back through old puzzles with like some added difficulty. I'm hopeful at the very least, because I've had a lot of fun with this, and I would hate to see it end so suddenly. Probably. Yep, I'm quite hopeful. I'm quite hopeful. Okay, what say we get things up and running? Ritzy, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, that reminds me, since we're playing the game, I don't want this. We'll get rid of the background music so that it's not clashing here. Hello, Frisk. Welcome into YouTube, buddy. Oh, well, I know this. I know this song and dance. Let's get back to where we were. When we last left our intrepid storytellers, we had just finished off chapter 8. So now we're going to move on to chapter 9. Justice! Right, let's see. Let's dive right back in and see what we're working with here. Usurper dies. So it's treason then. Oh, I've played the game for more than 2 hours! Great way to start off the stream. We got an achievement. Look at that. We're well on our way. Is there a Guilty Gear boss named Usurper? Or treason? I'm gonna be honest, I've only played Guilty Gear, Xrd, and Strive. Oh, Justice! Okay, no, Justice makes more sense. I'm like, what character is Usurper, and what would their moveset be? Okay, so Usurper has to die. So let's set the stage. We'll have the queen get kidnapped. How does this work? Will this have 2 people? Okay, this will have 2 people involved. Oh wait, I think I can see how this might work. We'll have the knight rescue her. Yep, she'll tell him about the Baron. And then what if... Can we have... Oh, she'll have to be back in power. So what if... And he has the crown. Can we do another kidnap? Okay. And then we could put the queen back on the throne. Yes, and then... Oh wait, no. Oh, hold on then. Okay, well, this just got a bit more difficult than I thought. Okay, let's see here. Let's think logically about this. So, I feel like the Baron has to have the crown first in order for this to occur, but... Because she can't get the crown back until he's brought to justice. What's going on in here? Oh, not much, you know, just telling stories and whatnot. Trying to kill ourselves an usurper. How's your night going, Nabe? Happy to see you in here. Let's do a little clean slate here. Okay, so let's... Can't do anything if she's kidnapped. Knight won't take it because he values the queen too much. Just chilling at the moment? That's nice. I feel like we're all just mutually chilling at this point. Just enjoying the evening. I take it we can't start with an execution, can we? Yeah, because they're all just on good terms, so we can't start with an execution. And I don't really see the reason in starting with the throne, because it's already established that the queen is in power, so nothing's going to come of that. So we have to start with a kidnapping. So this is the only logical thing that can happen. Just running through all of our options, just to make sure. Okay, and in order for an execution to happen, someone in power has to conduct it. Okay. And I don't think we can have them kill. Oh, you're expecting a storm? Well, hopefully it's nothing too bad. I know in our neck of the woods we just finished getting like a heck of a lot of snow. Like a metric assload of snow. Alright, so he could just straight up kill either of them because he holds the power. I feel like this happened last time. What if... Can she... Nope, she'll still need the crown. And the Baron has that. Huh. What a puzzle to come back to. Severe thunderstorm or a blizzard. Ugh. That is indeed rough. I would hate it more if it was a snowstorm and a thunderstorm in one. Like, that would be, like, groundbreaking weather, I'd say. Yeah, I think I'm on the right track. I just think I don't have... Because I feel like these three I feel have to happen in order for anything to come of it. Because the queen has to get her crown back. Oh wait, maybe... No, because he can't go to the gallows because he's... Right? Because if we give that back to her, we can't execute him because he's... Yeah, because he's trapped, we can't get him back. Oh... Wait, no, he's still kidnapped. That's the thing that we're facing. Okay. Does she need to take her crown back to get it? That's a good point. We can try that. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the difference? No, it comes off regardless of who I choose. She doesn't have to get back to the throne first. What if she does this? Technically she should have the crown back now. So what if the knight brings him down? Whoop, not that. Not that. I think if the knight is to do... No. No, because she's back in power. But we can't do the execution. But you have the crown back. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Could we king the knight? The Baron has it, so we'd have to... No, only the queen will take it. I need at least one more in order to conduct the execution, because the queen's in power. I felt like I did exactly that. I feel like I did exactly this, and it told me, no, he's imprisoned. He can't go to the gallows. Or was I dragging him to the throne? I don't know. Anyway, now they have to die by the hand of the knight. Okay. Okay, this might be easier. This might be easier, because this has now proven that if they have the crown, they can freely kill anyone. So I feel like this still has to happen, but then the queen's gonna have to be executed. Alright, so now the queen is executed. So now the knight just has to kill him. He doesn't have the crown yet. Put you here. Put you here. Okay. Now. Okay. Okay. That kind of confused me. I think maybe the game thought that I was putting like the person in charge, like I was putting like the queen and the knight here, but I think the game was trying to tell me like, oh no, like they're in prison, you can't put them here to be executed. But whatever, it's done. Moving on. Knight loses his head. Oh, there's a lot to do here. So only 2 characters, but the knight has to lose his head. I assume the queen dies, he becomes the new king, she resurrects and then kills him. That's immediately what I think. Oh, wait, you need that. What if we just do this? We'll just move it back 1. And then... That was significantly easier. I'm detecting a pattern. Alright, what do we have next? The execution. Okay. Did they... Nope, they have no interest in each other, so... Amnesia would have to occur. What if we start with a kidnapping? Okay, oh, maybe. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Would this work? Okay. Yeah, so that's just quick and easy. She has grounds to do that. We do a little bit of kidnapping, gallivanting, tomfoolery, and all of the skullthuggery. Within reason, of course. Within reason. Alright, so now the queen has to be executed. I don't know about you, I'm not committing any arson around here. That just might be you. In which case I'll have to alert the proper authorities. Execution of the queen. I'm interested with the wedding thing. I feel like the wedding has to occur between the two of them to maybe have the Baron kill the queen. Because she won't marry him, but what if she has amnesia? Then would she... No, still the same case. What if the Baron had amnesia? No. Yeah, in this case, the Baron would have to become king. Oh, maybe because now we don't have the crown scene, like the knighting ceremony, like not the knighting ceremony, but we don't have the scene anymore to give anyone the crown. So perhaps amnesia needs to occur for him to become king. I thought if we just gave everyone amnesia, that might solve the problem. Silly me. Would the queen have any reason to... No, she's in good standings with the Baron, so she would have no reason to do that. And we can't start with an execution. I forget if I already did it where... If the queen just forgets. Okay, yeah, no. Right, so this is our end goal. Setting that up for success. Hopefully manifesting the ending, hopefully. Let's see. So we know we can't begin with a wedding, and we can't begin with an execution. I don't feel like amnesia happening at the first go would make much sense. So this has to happen. If he rescues her and then the queen gets amnesia, did I try that? No, no. I think I did try that though, because if he gets amnesia, then if he reverses the kidnapping, but then if she gets amnesia and then they get married, is that still... We need... Oh! Oh, okay. Because she gets amnesia, she just forgets that he put her up there. So now if they get married, now he... Okay. Okay. That had me, I'll admit, that had me a little tied up for just a moment. But like, order of events is crazy. Just, I've been kidnapped. I forgot I've been kidnapped. Man, this man's handsome, and he rescued me. Crazy work. Queen beheads all men. Huh. Well. Okay, so I'm thinking... I feel like the queen would have to... Could I just repeat this? Like, what if... The Baron kills her. He becomes king. If she revives, she won't have the crown. She'd have to behead everyone. So we have throne, wedding, execute Cliff. So she would need reason. I'm pretty sure she has plenty of reason to off the Baron, so that will be the easy part. The harder part will be having to kill the knight, because she's not gonna... And they have to end with beheading. We can't have them like fall off the cliff or anything. And she'd need the crown. Let us see. She doesn't love either of them. He loves the crown. He loves the queen. Yeah, I don't... This is self-explanatory, so I don't feel the need of the throne needs to happen here. I feel like this would... This... Oh, no, reverse. This would need to happen. If she revives, can she just take the... Oh, that's a good point. The Baron could execute the knight, but I think it's specifically the queen needs to behead both of them. So this is giving reason for her to behead the Baron. So without this, she doesn't have her crown. If we give her crown back, though... No, you're not dumb, Red. I'm just wondering how... Because this gets the Baron. I doubt this is gonna work, right? Yeah, no, she's in good standings with him. But is this too many pages for this to occur? What? Oh, and we can't. I was gonna go the amnesia route again. I was gonna try to go the amnesia route again because maybe, like, I know it's not a scene anymore, but imagine if she killed the Baron and then just didn't know anything about the knight. Let us see here. Well, Baron's now a ghost. I don't think that really helps us, does it? Scare her off again, but then she won't be able to kill the knight. And a ghost doesn't hold any political power, unfortunately. A ghost cannot be a monarch, apparently. Not with that attitude. What if, because this is the case, yeah, he'll take it reluctantly. If the queen comes back, this might be it. Because now she has reason to kill him. She'll need the crown back first. So what if... Okay, I think this might just... And then she'll just... Yep. Okay. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Yeah, that's really brutal. Just like, she dies, he reluctantly takes up the throne because she's dead, and then only after being revived, she's like, yeah, we'll marry, but I'm still kind of miffed that you took my crown, so I gotta put you to death. That's crazy. Oh, well, that's chapter 9 squared away. Let's see what chapter 10 has in store. Genesis. That's life. Oh, we're back to Genesis from chapter 1. Okay. Eve rejects apple. Judgment. So here she takes... If he gets judged, then she won't be tempted, right? Oh, you're still tempted. Okay. What if we just have judgment? Can we have both of them here? We can have both of them here. Just don't take the apple. Okay, cool. Don't take it then. He tells you not to take it, and you take it. What if... Oh, okay, I see it. Now she's like, oh, I really shouldn't take that apple. There we go. We rule by fear. Machiavellianism at its finest. God is happy at everyone. Religion has entered the chat. God is happy. Alright guys, don't eat the apple. I guess we could do something similar to the first one, where this happens, so she won't be tempted. We can revive Adam, and then maybe they're both good? No. Okay. Wait, no, so he wouldn't be happy because Adam ate the apple. What if we take this back a little bit? So Adam's back. No, she wouldn't do that because that already happened. And this is just the reverse. So he's in good standing with Adam because Adam didn't eat the apple, but Eve did. So can we find a way where neither of them eat the apple? Yeah, the easiest solution is just don't take the apple, but you know how it be. She probably... That's a good point. She probably will, because... Well... Hey, okay. Thanks, Nabe. Yeah, like she revives. She's like, okay, I'm definitely not gonna do that again. Swag sauce indeed, friend. Adam watches his love die. Okay, well, we have to establish love. We know they love each other. Then I feel like this is too easy. Okay, first part done. Now we have to watch his love die because of his actions. Okay. Alright, so he ate the apple. Oh, but then he gives the apple to her. This just... Nope, so they'll both die. What if Adam dies? No, okay. We just won't have Eve be present, but then he revives. Now he can... Oh, wait, but hold on. How did I get the scene where... Now that Adam's alive, is he still judged? No. But this isn't because of him. We need the scene where... Okay. Okay. This is what I want. Or he gifts the apple if he hasn't been judged. That's right. Okay. Can he see her ghost? I don't think seeing her ghost would help that, because the end game is that... I mean, I could try that. I think the end game really is just he has to witness her dying and being judged. Well, let me try. Could he revive, then watch her die? Yeah, so this thing already happened. Start from scratch here. Can he see her ghost? Let's test if he can see her ghost first. So this happens if we... Oh, she's just... Oh, God. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. So she's not a ghost, she's more like a stone figure. Pillar of salt. Getting smited just turns you into dust in the wind, I see. So he has to watch her die. This isn't gonna work, right? Because he didn't witness her dying. And we can't do this because they're both guilty. But this has to play out so that... Oop, hold on. Can we do this? Yeah. Let's try that on for size. Kill him and then... Okay, this might be it then. We just have to... It's not working because we haven't established that they're lovers. So... There we go. Okay. Interesting. Who the heck is Friedrich? Friedrich takes revenge. I don't know who Friedrich is. And why have we thrown Eve into a more modern setting? I feel like I'm watching an episode of Lucifer on Netflix. Speaking of, has anyone seen Lucifer on Netflix? It's been a minute. I never finished it, but I just remember... I remember them, like, doing a reveal for... Because the whole thing about Lucifer is, is literally Lucifer walking the earth, and he's a consultant to the Chicago Police Department, because he can just, like, draw out the evil in man and women, and he kind of just, like, tempts people into confessing their sins. It's interesting to say the least, but, like, the one episode they introduce Eve's character, because a lot of biblical people, like, keep coming up. Yeah, they did revive it. I remember that. I remember, like, watching it for a little bit, and then I kind of just fell out of watching it, because it kind of just started repeating the same thing over and over again. But the episode where they introduced Eve was kind of crazy, because I was just like, oh, I wonder who this is. And then she walks up to the bar, and wouldn't you know it, she orders an apple martini, and I did like a slow turn to like the camera that isn't there, and I went, I swear, if this girl's name is Eve, and then the bartender's like, you're cute, what's your name? And she looks at the camera and just goes, it's Eve. And I'm like, oh, this writing is just so on the nose. Because of course Eve would order an apple martini. What else would she order? Alright, so, side tangent aside, let's get back to Friedrich taking revenge. Let's see. You're gonna saddle up with Friedrich? You have Adam. What is this? Eve is two-timing her man. Okay. This is the Bible AU is crazy. Alright, he takes revenge. Oh, can he fight God? That'd be hilarious if Friedrich can just fight God. If the next panel is him shooting God, this game is awesome. That is so funny. I don't know why that's so funny to me. You took the only woman I ever loved. Grabs a flintlock, pistols at dawn with God. That. Oh my god, that tickles me. That's really funny. I was just watching Fairy Tale with a buddy of mine a couple days ago. Um, we started watching the 100 Years Quest, which is like after the main story ends. But like, I like to make a joke about how Natsu literally punches a god twice and he just falls. So just these little like defeating like a primordial being with a simple weapon or just your fist always is funny to me. It's never not funny to me. uh, that tickled me. Oh, we're done. Oh, wow. We sped through Genesis. Alright, let's see what else we have in store. Chapter 11. The King. Machiavelli. I said that earlier. Alright. Cyclic, mutually toxic love affair. Oh, hopefully he isn't wearing yellow. Oh good, he's wearing red. That's fine. Mutually toxic love affair. Wait, so what? Are they gonna be in love, fight, and then... Can they... If they both get amnesia, will they just fall in love again? Oh. I understood that reference. Love, fight, amnesia. Mutually toxic love affair. Oh. I was kind of hung up on the wording. I'm like, what exactly does it intend for me to do? And it looks like it just wants me to repeat it. I could have technically done this in 6 panels then if I had them in love, fight, lose their memories, fall in love, fight again, but hey. If it works, it works. Double execution. Okay, well this seems pretty self-explanatory. Oh, nope, but here. Where the king takes revenge. Do we just swap? No. Okay, so she only loves the king. Where the king takes revenge. Oh wait, hold on. The king likes both of them, so we could have just the queen. Can the queen execute this one for no reason? No, she needs a reason. But I feel like the king takes revenge. Oh, maybe it's easier than I thought. And now he's just angry that his other love is dead, so he could just... Yes. Okay. I was considering the lesbian route, but apparently he only has eyes for her and she doesn't have eyes for the queen, so didn't work out as we thought, but still works. Wow, we're just getting a lot of characters now. 3 heads roll, and it's just about killing. We're just offing folks here. Alright, 3 heads roll. Okay, so there's no way to transfer the crown. So it seems like we're gonna have to... Actually, hold on. Would kidnapping transfer the crown? Kidnapping does not transfer the crown. So... And he's in good standings because he doesn't know what's happened. What if we... Oh, wait, hold on. If we capture the king, An affair could occur between the queen and the knight, maybe. No. Alright, an affair would have to occur at one point, I feel. How to go about this? What is the logical course of action? That is one of my favorite quotes from Octopath Traveler. Just the mage dude, whenever he enters the battlefield, just like, what is the logical course of action? And I just think it just rolls off the tongue really well. Let's see here. Can we catch an affair occurring? No, because an affair would have to occur. You're a dude. Well, this is funny. The knight looks zooted out of his mind. The king does too, kinda. They're disinterested, but he just looks like he's like on his own little journey. Okay. And no one's in any bad standing to just be executed from the get-go. Just have to be sure. Just had to be certain. Okay, so I feel like a kidnapping has to occur here. You are in good standings with everyone. The Baron will literally kidnap anyone. So we're probably have to start with the Baron then. She would have to catch sight of this. I don't... Yeah, because there's no proof of him doing this, she's gonna be fine with him. And I don't think we can conduct an affair. I feel like the king would probably have to die first. Either the king or the queen. But no, no, the king would have to die because the king is not interested in any of the guys. So he would have to die first, which would then fuel the queen to kill whoever conducted it. She tells him the Baron did it. She now has grounds to execute him. But then... no, because... and you have no power. You don't have any power to actually bring about the execution. Because if this happens, I don't think... because he's alive, she has no interest. The queen would have to die. No, the king. Hold on then. Let's think about the relationships here for a sec. So the king and queen are together. If the king dies, the queen will probably go for the knight. But then, with that being the case... I was gonna say, then the Baron would get jealous, but then the Baron doesn't have... he wouldn't be a royal, so he wouldn't be allowed to. By killing off the king first, that leaves the queen as the only person that can actually kill anyone. Okay. I will admit, the game is getting more difficult as it progresses, which I certainly appreciate. How to go about these? Oh, here, hold on, here. Oh, hold on. But wait. Okay, this is kinda... We need this here, but he doesn't have the power to... Okay. We're on the right track, we just need to kind of fill in the empty slots, so to speak. Because the knight would have to rescue. Well, here the king could kill the knight. The queen knows the baron kidnapped him, so what if... Would she still be... Okay, and then because the king killed her lover in the affair, would she have means to kill him? Okay, there we go. Dang, that's really quick though, just bam, bam, bam. Alright. From rags to royalty. Okay, so we need to get the maid in to become a royal. Let us see here. So in order for the maid to get in, the queen would have to die, and then the king would marry. Do we need an affair in this case? They're all in good standings. She has no means to do that. Probably an affair would have to occur. Okay. Then she would have grounds for kidnapping. Could he then... Oh, if he rescues her from the kidnapping, though. Now he's pissed off. Now he could... Yeah, this might be it, actually. So now, execute the queen, we have our wedding, and then she's a royal. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Baron rules alone. Okay. We have a cliff here, so Baron would have to... Baron would probably have to kill the king and then marry in with the queen. I don't see how the maid plays a role in this exactly, but let's stick with what works. Baron kills the king. Would he have to kidnap her too? I don't see the reason for this exactly, but... And the maid wouldn't kidnap the queen. Baron rules alone. Can't scare them off. Only in it for royals, but... Oh, he'll just... What did the maid do? Honestly, what did the maid do exactly? Oh, he'd probably need to rescue the queen in order for her to be in her good graces. Yeah, Baron just hates everyone. Rules alone. Would she have grounds to... No, she doesn't have the heart to do that. And this won't work because she's pissed at him. she can push him right off. But he needs to be alive, so that's not... I'm kind of just throwing whatever at the wall right now. Bro's on a Halo Kilimanjaro kill streak, and he's trying to go for, like, the top, the leaderboard. Ba-ba-da-bum. I'm still trying to figure out how the maid, like, works into all of this. Unless, Oh, hold on. Nope. Okay, so now she's a royal. This could be something then. What if he just pushes them all off the cliff? What if he just pushes everyone off the cliff? No, he'd have to be a royal first. Oh, with your husband dead, maybe you'll... Yes, okay, and then now... Dude's just pushing folks off cliffs for the fun of it. People are nothing but lemmings to the Baron, apparently. Absolutely wild. Oh, and that is chapter 11. God, I don't want it to end, but, like, I'm just kind of speeding through it. Because how many... I need 46 out of 60. So... if we think that every chapter has at least 4 puzzles, sometimes they have 5. We could have 3, potentially 4 more. Yeah. Oh, never mind. We're on the final chapter. Oh, never mind. False alarm. I just went to the end. That's my bad. I don't know how to count. I don't know how to read. I'm clearly the least qualified elf in the room to do this. Alright. Monsters. Chapter 12. Let's see here. Bernard drinks poison. What would push a man to drink poison? He's a werewolf. Return back. Maybe he runs into her in the woods. Oh, he's like, oops, did I do that? Really? That doesn't... You don't want to do that? Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe we need to establish a love connection first. Yes, okay. Now... I see, the ingredient we were missing was love. Clearly. Right. Pet comes back to life to enact revenge. What a title. What a premise. Let's see. Affair? Who would... Is the dog gonna feel threatened? No, he's not threatened by this. Right, they love each other. Would she... No, she wouldn't be pushed to do that. The dog has to die. Love is always the answer. Love will thaw a frozen heart, or some magic Disney BS. So Isabel has no interest in the dog. So Bernard loves the dog. They like each other. Really? This is enough? Oh, that's apparently enough. Oh my god. Right, dog's back, and then... Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Thought you could get away with that. That's absolute insanity. How can you be so jealous of a dog that you're just like, yeah, he loves this dog more than me? Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. That's crazy. Alright. Queen gets Baron arrested. Let's see here. Can anyone put this on? No. Wait, so only the Baron is knowledgeable of this. If Baron puts it back, maybe it's evidence? No. Can she explain? She saw... Oh wait, maybe now. Yes, and then now he's just gonna get arrested. Okay, that one was pretty simple. Pretty cut and dry. Oh, there's some new characters. Dracula, Mina, and John. Cured of vampirism. Professor! Professor! Oh, that reminds me. I forgot the Professor Layton game is supposed to be coming out to the Switch in I don't know how many months, but I'm hopeful for it. I saw the trailer forever ago, and I liked what I saw because I love like steampunk aesthetics for things, but I know they aged up Luke a lot, and his new voice is not as charming as like his like previous actor, but I don't know. I'm always hopeful that I always want games to succeed. I like, especially if it's something that I like, you know. Always remain hopeful. Right, he bites her. So can he bite anyone? He'll bite either or. So now he's a vampire. Oh, hold on. Maybe she'll consult the professor for help. You must kill the vampire. Oh, well that didn't work. Oh, maybe while he's sleeping, she can. Yeah, and then that should cure him. Hey, very nice. Monster is slain. So who is the monster and who is the man in this scenario? Because the Baron could disguise himself as a dragon and Bernard could kill him. Or perhaps the Baron could kill Bernard. Oh, if this is like a two-parter, I bet you have to prove both of them. So let us... Let's think on this. I was just curious. I wondered if the Baron would do anything. Oh, he's scared of the Baron in the costume, though. Just, I don't know, that's so funny to me, just the torso just standing in the hallway. Okay, monster is slain. So, if this happens... Oh, but I think we need the professor alive so that he... I think we need him alive so that the Baron maybe could talk to him? Because the professor seems to provide the way to kill the monsters, so he might need to stay alive. And if that's the case... Maybe we do what I was originally gonna do, where we have them meet, and then Yo, I've seen the monster. Oh, wait, no, but he can't because... Okay, hold on. Have him take off the disguise, and then meet with the professor. Use a gun! Yes. Okay. Yes, it's exactly how I thought. So now we have to have the dragon die. So if we do this... Would this work though? Because I think Bernard was a... What if we have Bernard seek... Oh, or is it just this easy? No, Bernard's probably going to be scared of him, right? Nope, he just... That was actually the easier one. Huh. Who knew? Actually, I don't know if I trust the professor's logic. The professor is just under the impression of, if it's a werewolf, use a silver bullet. If it's a dragon, use a gun. But, like, I feel like in most things, like, a dragon usually... At least for most things that I've seen, like, dragons might be susceptible to poisoning or, like, some sort of, like, very strong, heavy artillery. But I suppose there's different ways to go about it. Chapter 13. Drama! Oh, we got Narcissus, Oedipus, Hamlet, Godot. Oh, interesting. Guns work on all. No one is safe. The mirror praises everyone. Right, so the mirror only likes Peachy. This is gonna be interesting. Oh wait, hold on. We probably have... So we know the mirror likes Peachy, so we probably need one of these guys to be pissed off enough to... Okay. But the mirror has to praise everyone, so Peachy would have to be here first. But I doubt he would praise... Wait, but now he likes him? Maybe the ghost... And then now the mirror has no one else to like but the frog? Okay. Oh, look at his little blush. He's like, you think I'm beautiful? Pretty frog. Adorable. Right. Oh, Tiny's back. We have Haiti, Tiny, and Peachy. Haiti murders father and marries mother? Okay. Haiti murders father. Oh, is this the one titled Oedipus? This makes a lot of sense. It's always the quiet ones you have to watch out for, John. Always plotting. Always scheming. Always thinking. Anyway. I am your father. Right, so now we've established that Haiti and Tiny yes, Barth is staring into your soul, completely unblinking, unyielding, plotting plotting owlbear things, like how to loosen your pockets and give him treats. Man, my dad is so uncool. If only there's a way to get rid of him. A cliff over water. Perfect. Eddie Murder's father. Well, let's see, they're all in pretty good standing. Oh, hold on. They're all in pretty good standing with one another, so... Oh, we can have men loving men. Let's go. Okay, so it seems no matter what combination, they'll be in love with each other. I'm your father. Right, this doesn't push. Where's the push we need? So Haiti has to murder Tiny. But what if, hold on, what if we establish, no. So if Tiny and Peachy are the parents, and then Tiny is Haiti's father, Haiti has to somehow be pushed to kill Tiny. And this won't work because they're related. Okay, here's the grounds for it, because now he hates Tiny, so then Haiti hates Tiny. Now okay, wait a minute. So how did we get this to work exactly? Because we have the murdered father part, but now this isn't going to work because this is weird. This is very strange. And I think we need this bit. This is certainly a brain teaser. I feel like I had this for a second, then I lost it. Oh wait, no, this needs to be Haiti. Nope, this needs to be Tiny. I have this wrong. They need to be in love. Then this pushes. But we need the family resemblance to happen. I'm your father. They're in love. Oh, can they know after the fact? Can they just be like, hey? Okay, yeah, the shock value is for the end. I see now. I see. Okay. That's crazy, though, honestly. It's like, I mean, you kind of see crazy stuff like this from time to time in like movies and books where it's like they just have no idea that they're related in a sense until things get a little crazy. Right now we have Greenie involved. Tiny murders his brother to avenge his father. So we'll do it with the implication that Tiny murders Greenie to avenge Haiti. So Greenie has to do something to Haiti. Your father, let's say that they have a fight, and then that pushes Greenie to... Oh, that's not enough to do that? What if we didn't have this? No. So a fight isn't enough grounds to get someone murdered. Interesting. And this is only... So this is... Someone has to die for the seance to occur. So Greenie would have to kill Haiti. The seance would involve Haiti and Tiny, and then Tiny would probably have to kill Greenie. We have to establish this. Should we have it where they're both being told? Just to establish that they're both related? I don't think we can double up on... Yeah, we can't double up on a confrontation. That won't do anything. How can we push them to a point where they'd have to push him off the cliff? Well, this just seems a little silly. Shoo, this one is... I always get so confused when like family connections get involved, where it's like aunts, uncles, and then relationships from family members. Sometimes it just gets all jumbled in my brain, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this exactly. It's so weird, it's like they just... Even after a fight occurs, it's not enough to give the extra push, so to speak. Ay, ay, ay. let me think. Here. I feel like my original idea is the best way to go about it, but I don't know exactly how to get to that point. How do we get here? Can they... I feel like... Can they both be the father? What if Greenie and Haiti are both Tiny's father? Can that work? No. No, that wouldn't work at all, would it? I'm just gonna... I need to think here. I think it was right to establish the family tree in the first two panels. Because they can't... Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you for the reminder, Jonathan. I will keep that in mind as things progress. I was probably only gonna go for another half hour anyway, like just keep it around the 2-hour mark like I usually do, but we'll play things by ear. Alright, so then what if... Where were we? I feel like we've been here before. Like, we've been here, but then, like, the cliff scene, I'm trying to get it so Greenie pushes... Tiny murders his brother to avenge his father. Oh, wait, now, but... What if... Can we... Wait, why does this work? Hold on, why does this work? I was kind of throwing stuff at the wall. Why does this work? This is stating that Greenie is the father to both Tiny and Haiti. Tiny murders his brother. So Tiny would have to avenge his father. So now we're having it so Greenie is the father. Oh! Okay. Yes. Yes, because Greenie, I was under the impression of having Haiti be the father. But in this situation, Greenie would be the father to both Tiny and Haiti. So when Haiti pushes their father, then this should push Tiny to... That really messed with my brain. Like, I was so desperately trying to figure that out, but it just kept getting jumbled for whatever reason. Oh god, there's 5 now. Ooh. Haiti is murdered by his daughter. More family tree to establish. Right, well, we have to establish Peachy is the daughter, so Haiti is murdered by his daughter. This is establishing that this is Haiti's daughter. Okay. Haiti is murdered by his daughter. So something needs to occur to where... Maybe an affair occurs? Haiti is murdered by his daughter. So she loves all of this. They're in good standings with everyone. Maybe we could have it where we establish another, like, Bluey? Maybe because, like, now, what if Haiti now sees... No, because they know. They know. Okay. Oh, this family tree run around hullabaloo. Can we, I feel like we need to have like a double, like some sort of like love scenario here that maybe gets one of them. Yeah, there's so many guys here. So what if Peachy is just with multiple people? No. No, not the case. Oh, wait. Why did that? Hold on. They're good with this, but... Oh, because Tiny... Okay, I see. Tiny is in love with Peachy, but then he goes professing his love to Greenie. So now he sees this. Okay, then that would... Now this would force Haiti to take action. And then we could have the seance. I'm saying that this happened, and then... Oh, and I did the second? Oh my gosh. Haiti is murdered by his daughter, but he was just protecting... Oh... Okay, so... Interesting. Okay, I somehow made that so complicated in my head, I wound up doing the second objective with it. I mean, I'll take it. I will happily take that. Tiny and Haiti wait forever. This certainly doesn't seem ominous or straightforward. It's not this simple, is it? Whoop. What the heck? Both leave and return. Alright, they wait forever. Haiti leaves. Then what if they both... Oh. Oh, okay, I'll be honest, I don't know how I did that, but we'll take it. We'll happily take it. Oh, here we are. Now my math is not off. Now we have reached the final chapter. And these are the last 4 to unlock the ceremony. Wow. I hope we make it. Edgar murders his wife. Alright, we know they're in love. Oh wait, we might need a this. Oh wait, no, but Edgar would need to... But they're not married, unless... Could we have it where... No. Oh, maybe we could have it where like her wife gets poisoned and dies, he has to remarry, then her ghost tells her, your second wife killed me, and then he'll be pushed to kill her. Let's see if we can do that. So now, this happens, Isabel would be pushed to take the poison. Poisons her wine. Now Edgar can remarry. We can conduct the seance. Yeah, yeah! Yeah! Guys, I don't know what it is. The family tree? I got so hung up on it. Plotting a murder? I don't want this to be my legacy. Like, this is what I'm good at solving. Listen, I've played a lot of Ace Attorney, guys. That's why I'm so good at this. I've played a lot of Ace Attorney. Duke shoots detective to avoid prison. Alright, so something would have had to have happened. Gun. Would anyone... Alright. Duke loves his gun. What if he... Oh, what if the king makes a move on the Duchess? Whoop. Duchess. King. Yes, okay. Now... We go to the ballroom. Shoot the king. Duke shoots detective. Now he would have to shoot the detective to avoid prison. Would he just do that? No. But here we have the motive. Maybe he sees... the Duchess and the detective talking? Yeah, now he's suspicious. Could he then maybe... No, we need a second. And he can't investigate this because he's holding it, so... Unless... He's like, where's the gun? It's like, I have the gun! No. Okay. He'll have to shoot the detective because he's been found guilty. So what if we do this? Oh wait, this is probably like with the ghost thing, where like he's gonna have to see that the character's dead. And then now he could question the Duke. No. Or maybe... Oh no, he did this already. What if we put the gun... I don't see what reason we'd have to put the gun back, but let's just try and see. Because now he knows the fingerprints are on there. If he takes the gun back? No, he has no reason to take the gun back. He'd have to take it back if... Let me just see this, because then... This would give him reason to do it. Okay, so we just have to maybe move stuff around a little bit to make this more believable. Let us see how to conduct this. Okay, no, that'll just cause his arrest because he put the gun back. He needs to have the gun. And he needs to witness this in order to... for the crime. Okay, yeah, he won't shoot. He won't shoot the Duchess. Yeah. These pieces all need to be in place, like so. What if he just takes the gun? No, no, no. He won't take the gun back. He needs to see something else to provoke him to take the gun back. So once the gun is left, he needs reason. Let's think here. Yeah, detective will just arrest him because he has the fingerprints. And I don't think there's any earlier instance to which this could happen. Because we have to cut the scene down by at least 1 or 2 slots. Oh, what if he never has to put it back? What if he never puts it back because the Duchess sees this? Okay, hold on. This might be something. This might cut it down. Duchess sees this, and then she reports it. She tells the detective. Does he still... Okay, wait, so something has to... Oh, hold on. Hold on. If the Duke sees this being discussed, then maybe instead of just being imprisoned, he'll retaliate. Yes, okay. Okay. That was clever. Yeah, I think having to repeatedly put the gun down and then take the gun back was kind of just... that would have just caught us in an endless loop. So that was definitely more straightforward. Unfaithful husband punished. Oh boy. What have we here? Unfaithful. Okay. But did I consider what exactly? What are you getting at? Unfaithful husband punished. So, Prince and Snow White have to be in love. If they kiss, that's enough grounds to establish love. He may leave her for the witch. Oh no, the witch starts young. Okay, interesting. Clearly not. That's it. I don't even know what question was asked. How could I possibly know the answer? Or how could I ponder the question if I don't know what basis the question was being asked on? I ever tell you confuse me sometimes, cousin? Oh wait, hold on. They have to be husband and wife. Can we? All right, we can do this. I think the kiss should occur between the witch and the prince. Okay, yeah. So they're in love. The husband would have to get punished. They want nothing to do with the cauldron. Does the cauldron need to be used? Oh, maybe it does, because then maybe the witch could tell. No, she just curses her. They kissed already. Oh, this might be it, actually. Hold on. Oh, no. I had it. I think I have it. Maybe? Unfaithful husband punished. Alright, so we can establish the wedding early on, just to say that they're lovers. She's pissed, so then she gets kissed. She's still in love. I think she would have to... Do I need an extra kiss scene somewheres? Mirror and snow. It was a good try, Red. I see where you're going with that. I feel like maybe because I felt like the witch would. What if maybe I take this out? I could have the witch tell. Because I think the only reason the witch turned her. No. Because the only reason the witch turned Snowy into a frog was because the mirror said that he liked Snowy and not the witch. I thought here maybe the witch would be jealous and be like, hey, Toots, your man's, he kissed me. But what if we take out the cauldron then? No, I want her to tell Snowy that, like, hey, I kissed your man's, and then she'll get angry with her. Yeah, because cauldron is only there for the witch. No one else likes the cauldron. That's just to turn her into her old self. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. We could try the frog and cauldron. I'm thinking, I just thought of something different. What if we turn this around a little bit? What if instead of Snowy and the prince being married, what if the prince and the witch are married? We could incite something else from that. Yeah, because then this would give purpose to having the mirror and possibly the cauldron, because they're in love. Oh, oh my god, it literally could be like a reverse fairy tale. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So then, just like how Snow White works, we have the witch going out because Snowy's a threat. Meet her in the forest. Turn her into a frog. Because normally the prince would be the frog, but in this scenario we can have her be the frog. Yeah, hold on. And then the kiss would bring her back. There we go. This would give grounds for the... yeah, hold on. Right? Okay, yeah, so now she knows this happened. And then we can just do this. Yeah, there we go. That's how it's done. Yeah, no, as soon as I shifted it from being like, oh, the prince and the snowy are together. No. What if prince and witchy are together? Yeah, I'll grant you full marks for that. Thank you. Oh my goodness, what is this? Knight and maid murder the monarchs and have an affair. Okay, so the knight and the maid have to kill off both of these people. Wait, knight and maid murder the monarchs and have an affair. I thought affair needed 3 people. Okay. She's like... She's a maid. She looks like a maid. If you can consider that a looker. Is the maid a looker? Click here to find out. Okie dokie. Knight and maid murder the monarchs. Hey, she could be a looker to someone. You never know. How do we go about this? Alright, well, we know... I don't think... Let's just test this. I don't think that anyone would have grounds for kidnapping anyone. No, and they wouldn't kidnap each other. Okay, so I don't think we have any grounds for kidnapping to start. Okay, so an affair probably has to occur between some characters to start this off. More than likely, because we have 2 men, 2 women, we would need the affair to start presumably with one of these guys. So, oh right, hold on. Right, it can only be the king because the knight only loves the queen. So the king and the maid, queen sees the affair, would have to kidnap... Oh, nope, reverse that. Would have to kidnap the king. And because she loves the king, she'd come back for him. This gives her grounds to be upset. Would we then lock up the queen? Let's try that. Wait, yes, no, because now the queen is locked up. The knight loves the queen, so the knight could rescue her. Okay, so knight is now pissed at the king, and the woman is pissed at the queen. This is what we want, right? So then we can just have them do their own... Oh, nope, you go back there. This, and then this, and then... Oh, nope. Reverse that. There we go. I'm like, wait, you can't kiss a ghost? That's not how this works. Alright. Oh my goodness. We're here. At the end of the road. The ceremony. I have the crown. The crown is mine. It's beautiful. Oh, it's on my head now. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I actually like that. That's a nice little effect. It looked like it unlocked something. Epilogue. Marvelous! Throughout these pages, you have created tales of love, ambition, intrigue, and vengeance. You have proven yourself worthy of the crown and the title of Storyteller. Now it is time to close this book, ponder about the possibilities of the future, and go fill the pages of your own story. Oh. Hold on. Oh. I don't think we're done. Oh my god, there's still... Okay. Okay, there's still more to be done. Huh. Right. I'm kind of curious. I'll maybe do one or two. I'll do a couple scenarios. I want to see what this is about. This has my interest peaked. Alright, so now there's an additional thing here. Devil? Okay. Time for evil. Time for the genocide route. Yeah, just a bit more. I'll see what these exactly entail and then go from there. Devil makes everyone miserable. Alright, can I... Okay, well it looks like I can restart the scenarios now. Okay. A genocide, let's not. Yeah, you're right, We should try to keep the peace, you know? Okay, let's see here. Can we just make... No, because then... Oh, I don't know who this is. Clearly. Clearly you don't know who this is. Why is he... Oh! Oh, interesting. Oh, he literally just favored they're dead. Wow. Okay, this literally is just go back through and make everything evil. Okay. I think I grasp what's going on here. I'm actually curious, how much does that fill up? 66. It's still 66%. Okay. Hmm. There is more to this yet. I do love the little crown wiggle. I think that's a very nice touch. Spouses reject each other. Ooh, I love how like we've just inserted like one extra factor to this, and now it's become like a whole new ballpark, so to speak. Very interesting. Okay, spouses reject each other. What does he do? I assume, so he'll just do that with everyone. How do we get them to reject each other in that case? Okay, well here he's fabricating that they're dying, so that's more like they've just been revived. Spouses reject each other. Can we do it so where... I don't know if this does anything, if we just have him repeatedly... No, this just really breaks his heart. Now kind of like deception is on the table, because like I could have the spouse actually die, or I could have the devil used to make it look like they've died, and then that could kind of throw like a whole nother wrench into the grand scheme of things. Okay. Yeah, I might try to make this the last one, because like I feel like this is going to require a lot more brain power, and I've already been going for a couple hours, so I might give myself a break. Alright, well they reject each other, so maybe I can do it to where I have... So we have the two spouses. And I don't think he's going to do much of anything. Even if I put him, like, first. Yeah, that does nothing. I'm entitled to my break. My 15-minute mandatory, mandated break. This is a tavern, it's not a sweatshop. Spouses reject each other. Well, now I feel like... Is this really rejection, or... No breaks, no caps. If you say so. This isn't exactly rejection, though, is it? So in here it's like he's died, but would she... Alright, the devil has definitely thrown things astray. Yeah, because the devil doesn't do anything for the wedding, he just scares them. I need to... I think I need to fake a death somewhere. I think I was on the right track the very first time, where I just had him... Like, I just had it where Edgar essentially had... Edgar was paired with everyone, believing that his previous partner died, so he just kept bouncing from person to person. What if we do something like that? Or more so, what if it's not just Edgar? What if we have both Edgar and Lenora believing that one another is dead, they move on? Okay. Okay, hold on. That could work. Because if we have them alive... Let's say... Yes, so now he believes that she is dead. So then he could go on to remarry. She's still alive, though. And then we could have... Then she believes he's dead. She could then marry Bernard. Alright, so let me just... Edgar and Lenora. Now Edgar and Isabel, and then Lenora and Bernard, and then if they meet back up. Okay, that was it. Oh my god, my head. It makes sense. It made sense at the beginning where I was kind of just like tossing it around like, oh yeah, he's just gonna jump from partner to partner, because Edgar and Bernard could be lovers too. But it just didn't pan out that way. But that's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna assume now every chapter has a devil scenario. Looking like it. Except this one. 7 does not. Seven and 9 do not. 7, 9, 11, 12. Oh! I assume this is once all the devil ones are completed. Okay, there's... Interesting. Secret stamp. Secret stamps? Oh god! Oh god, there's hidden stuff! Oh, this is, okay, this is a lot. Oh. Oh wait, credits? No, get those out of here. We're not done yet. Get those out of here. We're not finished. I haven't earned the right to see the credits yet. Okay, so even after we complete all the devil stuff, there's gonna be, like, secret stamps for secret scenarios. Right? Original story. I guess so? Because these are probably... These have to be different from the, these secret... Or, like, the secondary scenarios for it, I would wager. Yep, 67%. Oh my goodness, yeah. And here I thought we'd be finishing this stream. No, it has opened up a heck of a lot more content. Yes, this is a problem for future serial. I completely agree. Alrighty then. Let me just... I'm gonna do that, so we're gonna have the background back up for a little bit. And let me bring the music back up just for a little bit, just as we're winding down. I wanted to thank y'all once again for spending your evening here, stopping in at the Golden Grove Tavern. It's always a pleasure to have you guys around to play games and help me out when things seem rather dire, but I've been enjoying this a lot. This has been a very fun game. I'm planning to stream again around the same time on Thursday, so in 2 days' time we'll revisit Storyteller, hopefully tackle the remainder of these devil levels, and we'll see if I actually want to tackle the secret stuff, like if it's really worth it in the end, but I do have quite a few other games that I could definitely start up, because I've been eager to branch out and try some other things, but I suppose we'll play it by ear, see how things go, but yeah, I wanted to thank all of y'all for coming out and spending your evening here, and I hope that your evenings are lovely, and until next time, I bid you all a fair good evening, good night, and good day. Take care, everyone.